Hello, thank you for watching. First and foremost, I would like to acknowledge the fact that I will never know what it feels like to be black in America. I see racial inequality in our judicial system, in law enforcement, and in society in general, and I experience it secondhand with family members and friends. There's no question that it's a reality and a problem, but I can only empathize. Similar to how I'll empathize with my fiance as she goes into labor. I will never know that pain. And it's hard for me to imagine what it feels like to live in a society where you can get arrested for a petty crime and killed in the process, legally, and nobody's held accountable. But if we make this a black issue, we only further promote racial separation. This is not an African American fight. This is an American fight. I don't want to live in a country with this much inequality and injustice and fear. Nobody does, and we don't want this for our kids. And we can change it. But we all need to unite. There have been a lot of protests, and they've been successful. They've been peaceful, which is important, and they've generated awareness worldwide. And they've shown that Americans have the capacity to translate frustration into motivation and passion, and stand up for our fellow Americans when they're treated unjustly. And maybe most importantly, they've shown that Americans still have hope, that things can and will change, and we have the power to change it. Now imagine if we take that potent passion and direct it at a specific goal, a reasonable, realistic, well-outlined goal. That's how change happens. We've got all the heart we need. Now it's time to apply our brains. The next step is to figure out our solutions. What needs to change and how, specifically? Is this a structural issue? Can we change our judicial system so that murderers aren't being let off clean? How can we make it less likely for officers to use excessive force during arrests? Or is this a social issue? Why is there still a current of racism running through the veins of America? How do entertainers and media affect our perception of different demographics? How does our individual feeling affect our collective behavior? Whatever the appropriate question and answer, the important thing is that we're having this conversation and then we're following it with action. So this YouTube channel has been created to be an open forum discussion about solutions. We're reaching out to artists because artists tend to have the most creative, inspired, and inspiring minds in society. And people listen to what artists have to say. So I invite you to contribute your voice to changing our future for the better. Write a verse, a spoken word piece, a poem, construct a statement, record it on your phone or computer. Keep it solution-oriented. Build on each other's ideas. Give people a solution that they can get behind, and allow this to be a platform for movements to be born. America needs this right now. The world needs this right now. Please be a voice for change.